Hi guys and welcome back. In today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup using products that I bought from the Pound shop. Every single item that I'm using to do my makeup today cost £1 each, and for those of you guys in the States, £1 is equivalent to $1.25. I'm excited to see what happens because I love a good bargain. When we tried the £2.50 foundation from Primark, it was amazing. And I was really excited about that foundation and thought it worked really well. Fingers crossed we get the same today with our £1 makeup, and let's get started. I've prepped and moisturized my skin, ready for makeup application. I don't actually have a primer from the Pound shop today, so I'm gonna have to go without. For foundation today, we have the Makeup Gallery Gorgeous Flawless Long Lasting Foundation with UVA and UVB filters. And I actually have a choice of two different shades today. I've got the Ivory 1 and the Warm Ivory 2. I had to go to 5 different Pound stores to try and get the shade Ivory 1. So I'm hoping one of these two will be the right shade. Let's open it and get started. To apply my foundations today, I actually have a couple of different options. We've got 2 different makeup sponges and also a foundation brush. I think I'm gonna go for the traditional beauty blender shaped one because if this is a Pound and works, I feel like it could change everything. I will be straight there buying 10 more of them. Pop some of that onto the back of my hand. Let's just go for it with our makeup sponge. I've just applied the foundation onto the one side of my skin, and we can definitely see a bit of a division between where the foundation ends and where my skin starts. That has come out a little bit orange, and by a little, I definitely mean a lot. It is coming out quite warm. It's a little bit patchy in this area here, but I'm going to persevere. But this time I'm going to use the makeup foundation brush and see how I get on with this product instead. I definitely found that the foundation was easier to apply with the foundation brush, and I feel like that's given quite a natural looking finish. It hasn't actually managed to cover any of my redness, but fear not, because I do actually have a concealer. This is the Makeup Gallery Hide and Chic Concealer with a natural coverage. This is just a normal bullet style concealer. What I'm gonna do is just take off the top layer of that product. I'm just gonna pop that onto the back of my hand, warm it up a little bit, and then go ahead and try and conceal those breakouts. And I'm just gonna tap that over those problem areas. Oh, so far that's covering. And I'm just gonna keep tapping that foundation with my brush to blend it out. I'm also going to take that concealer in the under eye area and try and cover up my dark circles. Once again, I'm just going to warm that up on the back of my hand to make it easier to work with. When it's a little bit looser, you can definitely move it more and it looks more flawless. I'm going to take it using my finger and just pop that in the under eye area. I'm going to use that makeup sponge that we used earlier to try and blend it out. That looks so flawless and so natural. From where I'm sat, that is very, very similar to the finished effect that I would get from an Armani foundation. Literally so shooketh right now. In real life, this looks so natural. Next, I'm gonna move on to highlight and contour. The first contour kit has a cream highlighter with super soft contour powder with vitamin E. And the second is a cream blush with super soft contour powder with vitamin E. Very similar contour product in both of these. A cream highlight in this one and a cream blush in this one. I'm gonna give that light highlighter a go because I have a feeling that it's maybe too... Oh, it's not so bad actually. And I'm gonna try it on my chin and my forehead. And then I'm just gonna use my foundation brush from earlier to blend it out. that has now caked onto my forehead. It was going so well. I'm not gonna go for it on the under eye area because I'm a little bit scared that I may ruin my face. Instead, I'm gonna go straight to the cream blush in Contour Kit number 2, and let's try this one. Oh, that's pink. That is so pink. To set my base today, I'm using the Makeup Gallery Smoothly Does It Pressed Powder. I'm just gonna take my brush across that. I did get quite a lot of fallout then. Maybe best not to do this wearing black or outfits that you want to wear up. I'm going to take the Recieveing Luxe Grand Powder brush and then just continue on by setting the rest of my skin. To contour today, I'm going back to the Define and Conquer Contour Kit. Because it's such a small powder, I'm actually going to use my Anastasia A23 highlight brush to just get that product out of the palette. It's not blending too easily, but I'm going to persevere. I'm also going to take that contour product down the sides of my nose. Considering where we started and we've got to here and I only have £5 worth of makeup on my face, I'm pretty impressed. I'm gonna move on to my brows, and today I have the Makeup Gallery All About the Brow Eyebrow Kit. I'm just gonna go for it, and I'm using a Crown slanted liner brush to apply that today. I am actually really liking that brow color. It's a lot better than many products which are 10-15 times the price. I'm gonna move on to my eyeshadow next, and I actually have a little selection here of different single shadows to choose from. I'm going to start by taking the shade Cappuccino, which is a really nice taupey brown. I'm just gonna take that into the hollows of my eye. I'm gonna follow on with the shade Deep Plum. First of all, I'm just gonna test it in the deepest part of my eye. Take it all the way down onto the lid. I'm also going to take the shade Deep Plum along my lower lash line. And for the inner corner of my eye, I'm taking the shade Gold Dust, which is a really pretty shimmery gold shadow. I'm just gonna pop that on. For my mascara today, I have the Plump Up the Volume Volumizing Mascara. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a generous coating over both my top and bottom lashes. The Plump Up the Volume mascara, not so keen on. I feel like I put a shed load of it on and I still can't really see my lashes. So this mascara, compared to some other ones from the drugstore, maybe not the best. I don't actually have a highlighter today. I couldn't actually find one in the Pound store. I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna try that Gold Dust shadow very, very lightly. Emphasis on the word lightly. I'm gonna use my rose gold fan brush from Recieveing to just sweep a small amount across the highest points of my cheeks. For my lipstick today, I have the Makeup Gallery Pout Matters Matte Lip Color. I got this in the shade Latte 2. I genuinely have no idea what the formula is like on these. I didn't swatch them in store. I'm gonna give it a go and yeah, hope for the best. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, and I do have to say I am so freaking impressed. My entire face of makeup, including a makeup sponge and a brush, came to the grand price of £13, which is equivalent to a little bit over $16. And I think to get an entire face of makeup, including brows, highlight, mascara, and a couple of tools for that price is incredible. My favorite product out of everything I used today has to be the Color Story eyeshadows. Now I picked up the shade Deep Plum, and the shade Gold Dust, which also worked as a multi-use product because how nice is that as a highlight? These two are definitely 100% worth picking up. Another product that I really liked was the All About the Brows Eyebrow Kit. Only £1 or $1.25 in the States. This shade here worked perfectly for my brows, and I literally can't really tell the difference between how my brows look now to how they usually look after using a Benefit brow product. It's totally worth it, even if it's just for that shade. Now let's talk about the products that I didn't like, because there were some today. One of those is the Smoothly Does It pressed powder. I feel like it gave quite a lot of fallout. It felt a little bit chalky, and I definitely do have some cakeage underneath my eyes and slightly above my nose. Coupled with that, I would then have to add in the concealer to it, because I did use the concealer alongside the powder. Because those are two new products, I'm not sure which one is the culprit, so I kind of have to lump those two together. Foundation is another product that I'm slightly on the fence about. Although I think it did give a really natural second skin look, I feel like it may oxidize slightly throughout the day. When I first applied it, there was that pretty bright orange divide between the two sides of my face, and for quite a while it felt like it took a while to get it to work. Just because something is in the pound shop or the dollar store or the drugstore doesn't mean it's going to be a bad product, and don't let the price point dictate how much you like or hate a product. Let me know what you think. Which products did you like? Which products did you hate? Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!